Hi, and welcome to this week's edition of Caring for the Caregiver. I'm Deb James, the Wellness RN for you. So, this week we're going to discuss how to know if a faith practice or spiritual practice is the right one for you. One of the reasons why some people get away from any type of spiritual practice or faith practice is because it didn't have significance for them growing up. It was something that the family did. It was always the same faith-based organization or what have you, and it just really didn't speak to them. And so when they became older, they just walked away from it. As I said in the first video of this series, you need something. You need something to believe in that's greater than you. You really do, in order to give you the fortitude and the strength to move on at times when you don't want to, but you need to. So, what to do when you're looking for a new religion or spiritual practice? First and foremost, do your research. Look into the background, look into the history of that particular spiritual practice, because you want to make sure that you understand how it came into existence and why it is the way it is. I just recently found out last month that the reason Sammy Davis Jr. converted to Judaism is because he could identify with it. He was giving an interview one time and someone asked him about it, and he said that he learned about a group of people that were enslaved, that were considered despicable, that were oppressed, and those were things that he could relate to. And I just thought, wow, now it makes sense. I never knew why, but it makes sense. So you want to do your research and find out the origins of that faith base or that spiritual practice. There are all sorts of religions, spiritual practices out there, and you want to make sure that you choose one that fits with your basic nature. So you don't want to be in a situation, as what happens with some cults, where you are involved in things that do not speak to you organically. Jonestown, Waco, there's all sorts of instances throughout history. So you want to make sure that what the person is talking about and the source of their commentary, the source of their education, is something that sits well with you. Because if it doesn't sit well with you, then maybe that's not the path you need to go down. Then you want to figure out how best to practice that particular faith or spiritual practice. So you want to know what the expectations of the organization are for you being a member. Is it a situation where you have to tithe a certain amount of your income to the organization, or you have to observe um, specific days. Those are things you want to look at because, again, if it's something that really doesn't sit right with you, then maybe that's not the best choice. So make sure that you and the religion or spiritual practice that you're following are a good fit. Because if you're constantly dealing with conflict, internal conflict, you're not going to be happy. You're not going to want to continue to practice that particular path. And so you need to know that it fits, that it makes you feel comfortable, that it fits your skin, for lack of a better term. So that's it for this week. If you want to know more about me, you can check out my website, www.angelictouchhealthandwellness.net. Or you looking for inspiration in 40-day increments, there is my Facebook page, my Facebook group, and that is a 40-day club. And currently we are continuing with 40 Days of Hope. So hope to see you. Let me know what you think of these videos. Let me know what you want to know about. Let me know topics that you're interested in. Okay? All right. Have a good week. Bye.